Hey guys, it's Eddie the Magic Monk. In this video, we want to talk about VLOOKUP in Excel. So the first thing I want to do in Microsoft Excel 2016 is I want to make up a small table. So in this table, I'm going to use something that I regularly use as a teacher, and that is to convert a grade between a grade with letters to a grade with numbers. So let's see it. So here I have just typed in some grades, A plus to E minus, and I'm going to convert each grade to a number. So A plus would be 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and just fill down, fill down to the end. So I have A plus is 15 and E minus is 1. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to write a little formula called VLOOKUP so that if I have a student, so let's say I got student, and let's say I have John, Philip, Eddie, I have their grade, so let's say John got an A minus, Philip got a B plus, Eddie got a C minus. I want to be able to get their numerical values, numerical grade. So the way I do that is I write a little VLOOKUP. So what is VLOOKUP? So VLOOKUP, what it does is, let me get the pen out and I'll draw it. So in this table where we define the boundary as, so this is our table. Obviously very badly drawn, but this is our table, and what we can do is we can say, okay, let's go down the first column of this table. Let's go down this column of the table and let's look for the grade. So we will go down this table and we hit A minus. Okay, so we go down the column and we see A minus. Then what we can do is we tell Excel to go one column to the right and retrieve this number, and then this number will be outputted into the cell. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So in order to get this flow happening, what we do is we go equals, now we have to turn off the pen, so equals VLOOKUP bracket. Okay, so the first thing is the lookup value. The lookup value is the value on the left, so let's just click that. That's a lookup value, and then we need to type in a little comma. Table array, so this is the table that we're going to use, so let's highlight the table. Okay, and then type comma again. Column index number. So what this means is, after we find our value, how much do we move to the right? So if we just type 1, that actually means the first column, which will just return the same value as A minus. All right, because it's going to find A minus, so it's just going to return that, which is pointless. So we want our second column, and that will get us the number 13. So let's put 2 in there. Range lookup means, do we want an exact match or an approximate match? So let's just say exact match. So double click on that. Finish the bracket, press enter, and it tells us 13. Okay, so let's recap that again. What does the number 2 mean? The number 2 means the second column, which is this column down here, it has the value that we're looking at. So let's say A minus, next to that, let's put in just another column that means nothing. Let's say number 2, and let's put 15. Let's put 200. If I want this number 200 to show up, then in the formula, I just change this to the third column. All right, let's just change this to the second column. Oh, third column, that should be showing up. Oh yes, because I need to change the array, my table boundary, to 3 columns, and I want the third column, so column 1, column 2, column 3. So then if I press enter, 200 will show up. But I only want the second column, so let's just change it back to that. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to fill this down so that it tells me the numerical grade of every other student. So what I do is I change the table array. I have to add $signs in front of age, in front of 4, in front of J, and in front of 18. $signs. If I do not add these $signs, then when you fill down, what's going to happen is every time you fill down, Excel will automatically increase this number here, 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. Every time you go down one cell, it's going to increase and it's not going to be accurate. So this is the right way. We got B plus is 12, which is right. B plus is 12. Let me get rid of the annotations now. B plus is 12, which is correct, and C minus is 7, which is correct. Now let's say I don't put the $signs in, and let's see what happens. Okay, so if I fill down, okay, it's got H5 to J19, and then it's got H6 to J20. So if you click on this formula, it's looking up, it's moved the range of cells that we're looking up. So what that means is if I change this to A plus, it's not going to find it anymore. So that is why you have to put $signs. Okay, just put $signs to lock in your table that you're looking up, so that when you fill down, it doesn't affect the location of this table. Okay, thank you guys for watching the Vlookup tutorial. See you next time.